NBC presents transcribed Frank Lovejoy in Night Beat.
Hi, this is Randy Stone. I cover the night beat for the Chicago Star. And sooner or later, on any given night, you'll find me wandering across a neon-lighted wilderness on South State Street known as Skid Row, where all good dreams come home to die. That night, the moment I reached the street, I knew that something was decidedly different. Up ahead was Rescue Mission, a shabby little store with a crudely crayoned sign offering salvation and vegetable soup to one and all. Tonight, Rescue Mission had a lineup of lost souls half a block long. I went over to see what the excitement was all about, but a bearded old gent in gym shoes and an army overcoat held together by safety pins barred my path.
Don't get rambunctious, buddy boy. Stand in line like a good soldier.
Yeah, well, I just want to get through
Stand in line or I warn you, I'll wake up.
You'll what?
And you'll be gone.
Huh?
Kindly remember you're just an insignificant figment of my magnificent dream.
Oh.
That old wives' tale about pinching yourself, and if you feel pain, then you're awake.
Yeah?
There's nothing to it. Observe, figment of my imagination, I pinch myself. Ouch! The pain is fearful, and still I dream that the rescue mission on Skid Row is serving filet mignon.
Yeah, it was true. Some unknown benefactor had contributed $200 to the mission with specific instruction that the stakes must be at least 2 inches thick. It was like that all up and down Skid Row. The same source had seen to it that the A1 flop house had clean sheets and pillowcases for the first time in the memory of living man. And when I dropped into the corner tavern to see how things were going in the cold beer department, the bartender stuck a champagne cocktail under my nose.
Here you are, sport.
Hey, wait.
It's for free. Bon appetit.
Huh?
That's French. It means you should enjoy it.
Oh, swell. The Santa Claus comes to Skid Row.
Look, Santa Claus wouldn't give you a 2-cent seltzer. It's that beat-up dame at the end of the bar.
Her?
Yeah, she must have rolled one of them visiting bankers from Iowa.
She was perched on a stool at the far end of the bar, next to the lighted jukebox and the empty phone booth and the stacks of beer cases. A bleached-out Tootsie with a gardenia in her hair. As I walked toward her, the shifting lights of the jukebox turned her face into a multicolored mask. First blue, then amber, then rose, and then blue again. And then I was beside her, and the illusion of a mask was even stronger. The black phony eyelashes fastened to the heavily powdered skin, and a slash of red to signify the mouth. And out of the blue eyeshadow, her eyes moving restlessly. So you're the good fairy, huh?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess that's what I am, all right. 1 second, sing out.
Yeah, I'll do that. What's the celebration?
My birthday. That's the celebration.
Well, happy birthday, many of them.
Many of them. You got quite a sense of humor, hon.
Hmm?
Good fairy. I like that. I waved my wand, and the bums ate steaks and drank champagne and slept on clean sheets, huh? Well, I got news for you. You can wave a jerky wand till you're blue in the face. It also takes dough. $800. I hocked everything but my red flannels, like they say.
I bet.
But I always dreamed of something like this.
A fantasy, huh?
Is that what they call it? I gotta remember that. That's a good word. But now, whenever the 10th of November comes around, all these bums are going to remember tonight and say, hey, this is Ruthie's birthday. I'll be famous for 2 whole blocks. Me and George Washington.
The 10th of November. This is the 9th.
Here's 2 bits. Will you put it in the jukebox and get something lively for a change?
Why didn't you wait for the 10th?
Because the truth of the matter is, if I waited for the 10th, there wouldn't be no celebration.
Why?
Will you go to that jukebox already and get some... Hey, what's that?
It's the phone booth over there.
Will somebody get the phone?
Well, I won't answer it. I won't.
Hey, what's with you?
I just won't answer it, that's all. You understand? It can ring all night, and I won't answer it. I just won't.
Ruthie, come back here. I looked back at the bar and saw that in her terror, the dame had forgotten her purse. I opened it to see if I could find any identification. And the card in her wallet said Ruth Martin and an address in St. Louis. I also found a hotel key with the name Royal Hotel, Chicago, Illinois, stamped on the leather holder. I also found a nice, neat .32 revolver, brand new, fully loaded, ready for business. They called this hotel the Royal for the same reasons they call a fat man tiny. I parked myself in the cramped little lobby and waited. A little before 11, Ruth Martin entered the lobby, asked for a key at the desk, and rang for the automatic elevator. I went on over. Hi, Ruth.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Yeah, me. Your purse.
Thanks. I went back to the bar and it was gone. I thought you turned out to be a common thief.
You'll find everything there. I didn't even steal a bullet from the gun.
Well, that's real considerate, and I thank you kindly. Oh, this elevator takes all night.
You're not registered under your right name.
I couldn't be bothered with the press and those awful autograph hounds. You know how it is.
You want to tell me how it is, Ruthie?
Here's my elevator. Thanks for every little thing, hon.
Look, I hate to keep repeating myself, but if you waited for the 10th of November for your birthday, why wouldn't there be any celebration?
What's to celebrate about a funeral? Good night.
I took the stairs behind the elevator. The second-floor hallway was a dark, narrow passage with a raw electric light casting a faint glow over the double rows of sealed doors. Ruth was already opening her door halfway down the hall. As I started toward her, she reached into the room and snapped on the lights.
No! No!
I ran the rest of the way. Her room was a dismal cubicle of curling wallpaper and cracked calcimine. She was at the mirror, frantically rubbing the glass with her hands, trying to erase a message scrawled in lipstick. Vivian will keep her promise.
I gotta get it off and erase it.
All over the room, the same scribbling in red lipstick, like the meaningless doodlings of a child.
How did she find me? How did she find me?
Oh, come on now, Ruth, stop it.
She was in here, in here, in here,
Stop
in
it.
here.
Stop it. It's all right now. It's okay. Now, come on. Now, that's better.
I only moved into this dump this morning. I didn't even unpack yet. I didn't tell anyone I was here. I used a phony name, and she still found me.
Vivian, that's her name?
Yeah.
Well, who is she?
Vivian Clark. We were kids together. Gee, kids are crazy. What they don't know about the world would fill a book. Little girls. You know, they got a lot of fancy notions about how life's going to be.
Yeah.
We were 9, 10 years old. Lived in a down at the heel neighborhood. A lot of rooming houses and little hotels. And there were these dames who was always getting drunk and fighting. What do I have to do? Draw you a picture?
No picture, Ruth.
And then one day some cops brought the wagon for one of these women. She was celebrating her 30th birthday in a big way. Shouting, cursing. They came and dragged her away. And she was ugly. So ugly. And I remember we stuck our fingers in our ears not to hear her screaming. And the way she looked, I said to Vivian, promise me if I ever turn out like that, for my 30th birthday, you'll kill me. Kids. The ideas they have. How corny can you get?
All right, Ruth. All right. Come on now.
Yeah. Gee, I'm sorry.
It's all right. And you think that Vivian...
I don't think. I know. You saw what she wrote on the mirror. Vivian will keep her promise.
Yes, but look at the walls, the scribbling. It's like a kid.
A kid? Yeah. Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head, hon. What do you think's got me half crazy? A kid, all right. Vivian Clark died when she was 11 years old.
That was a small statement that called for coffee, strong and black. So I took Ruth downstairs to a deserted little restaurant next to the hotel. And after a while, Ruth looked up from the coffee.
You think I'm nuts, huh?
Well, I haven't decided. Finish the coffee.
You saw her handwriting?
Yeah, but...
Don't you understand? I've talked to this kid. I've heard her voice.
Take it easy.
Sure. Just like that. Take it easy. Nothing to it. Look, sweetie pie, I'm so close to flipping my lid from these last 3 weeks.
Oh, that's when it started?
Yeah, 3 weeks. Oh, who was it? Wait a minute. It couldn't be 3 weeks. My head. Talk about a merry-go-round. There isn't an asylum in the county that wouldn't give me free room and board for life. 3 weeks. Yeah, I guess that's what it's been. I was out in the town with Jerry Myers.
Jerry Myers?
A little tin horn character in St. Louis. With the silk white muffler and the talcum powder on his face and pearl gray spats. Always good to his mother. Just the same, you want to hear something personal? Of all the guys I've ever known, I still got a warm spot for little Jerry. He's really got a good heart. You'd like him.
Uh-huh.
So, anyway, we were out on the town having a time. You ask anybody in St. Louis about Ruthie Martin. Live, laugh, and be merry. That's my own private philosophy.
That's a good philosophy.
Yeah. Until you come to that other part. Tomorrow we die.
Now, Ruth, knock off with that.
Oh, gee. I was never like this before.
You were telling me about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, that night, that first night. Boy, did I get stinking that night. Me and Jerry. Sweet little guy. It must have been 4 a.m. when I got back to my room, and I just flopped across my bed and passed out like I'd been hit with an atom bomb or something. Anyway, I don't know if an hour passed, or a minute, or even a second. But all of a sudden, I knew the phone was ringing. I didn't want to wake up, but it kept ringing, and I knew if I didn't answer, it'd ring all night. Yeah?
Hello, Ruthie. I called to tell you I'm going to keep my promise, like I said.
What promise?
You got a birthday in 3 weeks.
So?
You'll be 30 years old.
Hey, that's a lie, a rotten lie. I'm 26 and I can prove it with birth certificates and other papers. Who is this?
You know.
You sound like a kid.
Sure.
What's a kid calling in the middle of the night for? Who is this?
Don't you really recognize my voice? Vivian Clark.
I don't know any... What? Who did you say?
I just wanted to remind you of your birthday.
Hey, what kind of a gag is this? Vivian Clark is dead.
And to tell you I'll be seeing you like I promised. You remember my promise, Ruthie?
When I woke up the next morning, I thought it was all a dream. And by nighttime, I'd forgotten all about it. And then, just like before, right after I'd fallen asleep, the phone again.
This is Vivian.
Look, who's ever pulling this lousy gag, I think it stinks. And if you keep on doing it, I'm going to make plenty of trouble.
Vivian. And I promised.
Stop it, will you? Stop it! From then on, every night to call. After about 10 days of that, I couldn't take it anymore. So one night on the spur of the moment, I decided to clear out. Without saying anything to anybody, I packed a bag and grabbed the night train for Kansas City. I got in around 2 a.m., and just looking at a town where no one knew me or anything about me made me feel better. I found a nice hotel. I took a hot shower and had a little nightcap, and I really felt okay. Ready for the first good night's sleep in a long time. Snapped off the lights, and I crawled into bed. And then I saw I was looking right at the phone on the nightstand. It gave me the jitters, you know. I reached for the phone to put it on the floor out of sight. But the minute I touched it... Well, I told myself it was just the manager wanting to know if the room was okay. Who else could it be? No one knew I was here. Just the same, my fingers really shook as I reached for the receiver. Yeah?
This is Vivian.
And that's how it's been ever since, Mr. Stone.
I see.
I bet I moved 15 times in the last 10 days, from KC to Duluth to Chicago.
And she still follows you.
And tomorrow, for a birthday present, she catches up with me. She catches up with me, Mr. Stone.
Look, Ruth, I know a fella. He's a nice, friendly guy. He happens to be a doctor.
Oh, I was waiting for that one. A real nice guy, complete with straitjacket and butterfly net, huh?
Oh, no, you're
it's
wrong.
all in my head. Sure thing.
I didn't say that.
But you saw yourself what she did to my room. If I'm nuts, so are you.
Yeah, that could be.
Well, I'm not going to any witch doctor, so let's move on to suggestion number 2.
Well, let's face it. It is possible that someone is behind this. That somehow or other you've been followed from place to place.
For Pete's sake, how? With mirrors?
I don't know. I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, hon.
Okay. You got a nickel?
Huh?
I'm going to call an old gal named Mrs. Ferguson who works the night shift on the rewrite desk down at the paper.
Why?
Well, you're going to have to borrow her apartment for the night.
I don't get it.
We'll go straight to the apartment from here. You won't go back to the hotel to check out or even pick up your suitcase. Now, I'll do it for you later. We'll even give the cabbie a phony address a few blocks away from the apartment. We'll walk the rest of the way. There won't be a chance for any other person in all the world to know where you are. And if Vivian Clark calls you there, well, baby, we're both going to this doctor.
Hey, this place is kind of cute.
Yeah.
You get so tired of hotel rooms. They're lonely.
Uh-huh.
Say, you think she's gotten the aspirin in the medicine cabinet? I got a headache to end all headaches. Boy, I'm really knocked out.
Well, why don't you take a hot bath and try to get some sleep? I'll go and get your suitcase.
I just hope the minute you're gone, the phone don't ring.
It won't ring, Ruthie. Double lock the door.
Hey.
Hmm?
Why are you doing all this?
Oh, well, I'm an overage Boy Scout.
No, I'm serious.
Well, I don't know. I guess maybe you've been hit on the head long enough. Maybe that's it.
Look, before you go, would you kiss me? Not hard, not ugly, just soft and sweet. For luck.
For luck, Ruthie. I went on back to the Royal Hotel for Ruthie's suitcase. Ruthie's door was unlocked just as we'd left it. I opened the door, went into the room, was searching for the light switch when I saw the cigarette glowing in the dark. I whirled around, trying to reach the door.
Hold everything, you. I got a snub-nosed 38 and an awful temper.
So?
Where's the little lady?
Ruth or Vivian?
I'm a fellow who likes a straight answer, you. Where's Ruth Martin?
I'd much rather talk about Vivian. Are you behind it?
What have you done with Ruth Martin? Listen to me. I'm going to be very distinct and precise, you, like H.V. Callenmore or somebody. Once more, I'm going to ask you. Then I'll remain silent for a reasonable length of time. Then, if you have an answer to my satisfaction, I'll kill you. What have you done with Ruth Martin? sport, take my word for it. I never been more serious in my life. Where is she? Where is she? Where's Ruth? Will you tell me, please? Please, mister.
Toss the snub-nosed 38 on the floor and we'll talk. I haven't harmed her. She's okay.
Where is she?
The gun.
No.
It's the only way.
All right.
Thanks.
Where is she? You sure she's okay? Why'd she run off like that?
Wait. Let's get some light on the subject. It's better. Oh, I'm sorry I got so much of my blood on your white silk muffler.
Oh, that's okay. I got half dozen more that Oh, you're being humorous.
Yeah, that's what I'm being, all right. Talcum powder, pearl gray spats, good heart. Mm-hmm. Well, I suppose love sometimes softens the picture.
Huh?
Jerry Myers, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Hey, where's Ruthie? Who are you?
A reporter. She turned to me for help.
What's with that screwy Dave? What's the matter with that babe? She tilted or something?
What do you mean?
Well, I've been going loony trying to find her. Then tonight I finally traced her to this dive. I come here, she's gone. I wait, and you show up. I thought, well, you must have done something to the broad.
Oh, no, she's okay.
Love. What you said before, something about love.
Oh, did I?
What kind of routine is that, you? Ruthie don't love nothing but a good time, and the same for me, so don't make a motion picture of it. Hey, where is she, you?
You ever hear her mention a kid named Vivian Clark?
The name's totally unfamiliar.
Uh-huh. When I spotted you in this room, I started thinking maybe that there was a racket going on.
I don't follow you.
The only thing I don't get is this scribbling on the wall.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what about that stuff? Looks like it.
I'll get it. Yeah.
This is Vivian.
What?
Hey, what's the matter, you?
I know where Ruth is. I'm going to see her now. It's her birthday, and I promised I would.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, what is it? Tell me.
Come on, quick.
Hurry, will you?
Yeah. Ruthie! Ruthie!
I'm back here in the bedroom, Mr. Stone.
The bedroom?
Don't let it trouble you. Come on.
What is it? Is something wrong? Jerry!
Hey, Bagelhead, where you been? I spent maybe $200 digging you up.
You scram into the other room. I don't like you to see me like this. Let me put myself together.
Well, you look okay.
I look like something left over from the flood. Now, go on, get out of here. Where's the suitcase, Mr. Stone? I got all my makeup in it.
Ruth, anybody call here?
Well, if you mean that certain party, no. I got a hunch I really lost her this time.
Nobody ring the bell? Anything like that?
Well, maybe you fell asleep, didn't hear.
I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't find the aspirins. Oh, I got a headache. Shouldn't happen to two dogs. One couldn't stand it.
Same old Ruthie.
Yeah. Big deal.
Are you sure about no calls?
Hey, what's all the questions and answers about, huh? Come on, tell me.
Nothing.
But the way you... Boy, my head. I almost passed out from the pain. Look, Jerry, would you be a doll and run down to the drugstore for some aspirin?
What do you think, Mr. Stone?
Yeah, go ahead. Be sure and lock the door on your way out.
Why? Hey, what's going on?
I'll be right back, and you try to relax, Ruthie.
A heart of gold he's got.
Yeah. Now, look, Ruthie, I want you to really think. Is there any reason why someone would want to trick you with this Vivian Clark routine?
Why? What reason would they have for... What's that?
The mantel clock.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock. That makes it the 10th of November.
Happy birthday.
She said she'd be here on my birthday.
Well, don't worry about that.
Jerky little kids. Thinking the world's all pure and noble. When you're 10 years old, you're really a square. When does that clock stop?
Pretty soon.
I feel shaky and cold. Feel my hands. They're like death.
Oh, you're all right.
My head is throbbing so. Throbbing.
I'll get you a cold towel, make you feel better.
I went to the funeral. Saw him put her in the ground. In her nicest white gingham dress I saw him bury her.
Now, you try to relax. I'll get the towel. I'll be right back.
Happy birthday, Ruthie.
My hand turned to ice on the doorknob. I felt something cold flop over in my stomach and lie still.
I told you I'd be here.
I started turning around to look back into the room, and it was torture, agony. Because I knew there wouldn't be anybody in the room but Ruthie.
All these years I waited to keep my promise. And now I have.
It was like suddenly being catapulted into the middle of a nightmare. Her eyes were misted over. Her face was bloodless. Her lips moved, but the voice of a child came out.
It's in the purse, Ruthie. In the purse.
And now, like a sleepwalker, Ruth was crossing the room for her purse on the dresser. And now her hand dipped into the purse and came out with the gun. Put the gun down.
Hurry, Ruth. Don't let him stop
Give me the gun.
You let me alone. You let me alone. I promised
The
you
gun.
that. I promised. What was that?
Ruthie, you,
What happened? What are you doing with my gun?
It went off by mistake. Look what it did to Mrs. Ferguson's mirror.
It woke me up.
Yeah.
I feel funny. Weak. So tired.
Well, you lie down again and...
Don't laugh at me, but I feel like having a good old-fashioned cry. And I don't know why.
Hey, what happened? I heard a shot. Ruthie. Hey, what is it, you? Hey, come on, don't cry. Come on, baby. Hey, don't cry, you.
Oh, let her cry, Jerry. Poor kid, she's got it coming. It would be nice to say that that was the end of the story and that Ruthie and her Prince Charming went back to St. Louis, and lived happily ever after. Unfortunately, Grimm's fairy tales are, well, they're a lot different than grim life. But at least now Ruthie's got a chance. That doc that she was so afraid of, the one who wouldn't know a butterfly net from a burlap bag, he's helping her. And Jerry of the silk mufflers and the good heart is helping her, too. And with luck and time, Ruthie will come to understand why the Vivian of her childhood came back to haunt her. No, we can never be as good and pure as we're determined to be at 10. But neither are we so hopeless and lost as we sometimes think we are at 30. I don't know. If life was nothing but a fairy tale, it might be pretty boring. Just think of nothing to look forward to, but to live happily ever and ever and ever after. Copy, boy.
Night Beat, starring Frank Lovejoy, is produced and directed by Warren Lewis. Tonight's transcribed story was written by Larry Marcus with music by Robert Armbruster. The part of Ruth and Vivian was played by Joan Banks. Others featured were Tudor Owen, Lou Krugman, and Jeff Corey. Don Rickles speaking. Listen next week at this time and every week as Randy Stone searches through the city for the strange story waiting for him in the darkness. Night Beat came to you from Hollywood. It's the Silver Jubilee on NBC. Saturday morning, enjoy another great half-hour program on the Somerset Maugham Radio Theater. This Saturday morning, the magic curtain of radio drama rises on the radio production of Maugham's famous short story, A String of Beads. The Somerset Maugham Radio Theater will feature actress Geraldine Fitzgerald. Hear the Somerset Maugham Radio Theater this Saturday morning, and keep tuned to NBC, now entering its second quarter century as a great entertainment medium. This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
Check, testing, 1, 2. Fuck it.
Fucking A.
That's my cue. Good morning. Shh. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting a rabbit.
Ah, jeez. I think I caught it.
I caught a rabbit bug. That's what I caught. I caught the rabbit flu. It's like the bird flu. Only if you're like hopping around and eating vegetables. Today my house is a garden. My house is filled with vegetables. Well, there you go. It's Flashback Friday, everybody. We did not pick out an album yesterday. We did not. I wonder why. Because I didn't have any irregulars co-producing the show, that's why. Going to the beach indeed. Boy. Well, anyway, it's 5 a.m. It is the 5th of December, 2025. It still feels weird to say that. I guess it's because I'm old. Special in-studio guest is Joey. Hi, Joey. There you go. And that's the crux of it. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's all you get. So we'll leave you wanting more.
There's nobody there to want.
This is my favorite time of the day, when I show up on the show and nobody's here. And I can be really stupid and silly and nobody knows about it.
Hey, I caught your show and you were being really stupid and silly.
Oh, man. I didn't want anybody to see that. I really didn't.
You didn't need to see that.
Head. The Monkees movie Head. is the movie of the week. Hardcastle and McCormick. Vroom, vroom. One of my favorite action TV show, male bonding action TV show. Right? A judge and the criminal he sent up are now living together, cohabitating, and solving crimes. That's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It makes me have monkey tears. Monkey tears. Once again, it's in the low 40s this morning. 2 days ago, it was in the 50s, and then it just decided to jump back down into the 40s. It was 40. Let's see, it was 40 Tuesday morning. Wednesday morning, it was 50. Yesterday, it was 40. And today, it's 43. And there's your weather report. Whitey weather report. It's gonna rain. It ain't gonna rain. Yeah. Well, it might. I don't know. I'm not a weatherman. The lighting is a little bit different this morning, yes. I don't want to blast my house guest over here with light. Too early for that shit. Oh, speaking of early, I went to bed early last night. Oh my God, I was destroyed. I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was in here watching fucking something on TV. I was watching Hardcastle and McCormick, and I finished it. And then I don't know what was going on. Oh wait, no, that's after, right? We watched some kind of show. We watched a show together, and then everybody kind of went and did their own thing, and I sat on the couch going, duh. I found myself in a vegetative state, so I went to bed. At 10:30, I woke up to take a leak, and I was wide awake. It took me 45 minutes to get back to sleep. I got up at 2 or something to take a leak. It took me 15 minutes to get back to sleep. I'm up now, and it's going to take me the rest of the day to get back to sleep. Shut up! Is there anybody out there? Totally, eh? I gotta get a bottle of ice water. I got a bottle of water. Back in Air Flash. Ow. Who stole my body and left this old piece of shit here? Are you finished, Snoopy? Yep. Yay. It's a joint production, boss. So cute. There's actually words on the page. Wow. Here's a dog that's full of imagination. He pretends to be all kinds of characters. That's my Snoopy. 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 Snoop. The Snooper. Ah, God. Whoa. Whoa. Man. Who did this? Who can I blame for this? I don't cut into such things. Get off of there. Oh, yeah. What a day. Here it is. Here's the little Lego Snoopy thing that Joey put together for me. Because I'm too stupid to do it. I attempted, and my attempt was to look at the directions and go, I can't fucking do that. That's great. Look, he's got a cup. He's got a joint. He's a cool dude. He's got a coffee and a doobie. Nice. Get back on there, Snoopy. I gotta change the ribbon. Gotta change the ribbon on the typewriter. And I gotta make him drinking his coffee. 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 Gosh. I can't drink coffee yet. It's too soon. And you, too, could win tickets to come see the show live. Just like Joey. Accommodations included. Pardon me. They kill me. Just send a fax, or operators are standing by, and you can call. And if you win, yes, you too could come to the studio live for a rare opportunity to see a broadcast happening. It would be nice if I was doing this show in the city, right? And I had a little place down on a corner on the street. Right there on the street, and I could have a glass window behind me with people walking by on the street, just like those cool news programs, you know. Yeah, that'd be cool. I could tap on the glass and say, "Hey, fuck you," and they're looking because it's tinted and they don't see anything. They're just standing there squinting at me while I'm flipping them off, going, rubbing my ass against the window. Yeah. You ever see a ham pressed up against a plate glass window? Check this shit out. Totally. Gotta turn off my stereo. Likes to come on when my computers do. Anywho. Yeah. Did you hear the one about the monkey, the giraffe, and the elephant? No? Neither one of them knew what the fuck the other was talking about. Hilarious, huh? That's it. That's all. It wasn't a joke. Jeez, what do you expect? I was just trying to be informative. Those animals don't communicate. But then again, how do we know? How do we know? Maybe monkeys, giraffes, and elephants really can talk together. When I was young, I thought that. I thought that all of the animals in the animal kingdom knew what the fuck they were saying. I knew what we were saying. But they weren't going to give it up. No. Pretend to be stupid. Oh? Totally. All right, don't go for the coffee yet. Don't go for the coffee yet. Not quite yet. Let's wait another half an hour, maybe. Oh, that's too long. I'm gonna have a sip. I'm gonna have a sip. Shh, don't tell anybody. Oh, that's hot. It's hot. All right, I'm gonna get a bottle of Irish cream, and I'm gonna start spiking my coffee in the morning. I'm gonna start getting fucked up in here, man. The morning fuck up. That's what we'll call it. All right, it's time for the morning fuck up. Dunk, 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 dunk. Yeah, let's get fucked up in here. I like that term, fucked up. It just sounds so me. Because my whole life's been fucked up. Why shouldn't I be fucked up? Totally. Totally. Z-grip flight. There's a lot of ink in this fucker. Yeah. What is it? Is it? Is it? So I need a pocket protector. I want to put a pocket protector in my pocket music pocket. That just sounds fun. Hey, Gnome, what's up? It's 8:17 there. Going walking soon. Ah, well, good morning. I'm just hanging out here with Joey. Just chilling out. Cool. Cool. Well, you have a good walk. I mean, take us with you or don't, but have a good walk. Totally. But we're just, we're just chilling, eh? I told my wife that a gnome is watching the show, and she said, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, a gnome, one of those little garden gnomes." I said, "He's watching the show. He stops by." And she's like, "Come on, kid, it's not a gnome." I said, "Sure. I call him a gnome." Oh. I think she's gonna have me committed. Thanks. Appreciate it, gnome. She's gonna have me committed because she thinks I'm really talking to a gnome. Totally. Hey, I should have been committed a long time ago, so better late than never. It's the last day of the week. Last day of the week. I think we have like houses to clean every day from now until Monday. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. And then I think we got to go out to the store as well. Cool, huh? I need to do some plant stuff. I need to mess with my plants. I need to do dirt and food, fertilizer and stuff for all of my plants. I need to get some bigger pots too. I gotta do it. My wife takes these plants that I kill. I put them in dirt and I kill them. She takes them, she cuts them, she puts them in water, and we got a jungle. How does that happen? I would love to take and have those jungles in my living room, but that means I gotta have a big pot of water, I guess, and I don't quite know if I want a bunch of water hanging out around all of my records and tapes and books and electronics. It just doesn't seem wise. Not that I've ever been much on wisdom, right? Wisdom. A moment of silence for all the wisdom teeth out there. They weren't so smart, they got yanked. What the fuck do they call them, wisdom teeth? Please, somebody. A gnome? Do you know? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I just don't know, man. I think that's probably something I say every day is I don't know. I just don't know. And I just don't care. I don't care and I don't know. I don't know, I don't care. I just don't. It's just the way it is, man. No, I care. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Little internal conflict. I do, but I don't. My TV back here is really cool, and I think I want to hook up my video game to it. All the video games I think are in my bedroom, so I can't really hook anything up and play. Is there a game in here? I bet there's a game in here. No game in there. Oh well. Totally burnt. Totally burnt. Well, if there was a game in there, I could hook it up and plug it in and see what goes on. But there's not, so I won't. I can't, so forget it. And stop asking. Ugh, you guys just piss me off sometimes. Constant neediness, you know? Oh my God. Was he being serious? Yeah, I'm fucking serious, man. Listen to me now and think about it later. That's it. I am a ray of fucking sunshine. That's what my cup says. That's what it says. That's what it says. What do gnomes do? What is the purpose of a garden gnome? I've seen them in cartoons and movies and commercials. Aside from helping you find good accommodations and travel somewhere, what the hell does a gnome do? Is it supposed to ward off evil things in your garden? Is it supposed to make your garden grow? What? Hey, Gnome, don't you know me? I'm right here. Yeah, I don't know, man. I know if you bury stuff in your garden, it's supposed to help, right? Broken clay dishes, I think you're supposed to bury in your garden for some reason. I don't know why. These are weird things. Humans have a lot of weird, what do you call them? Those things. Rituals, but, oh, what's that word that I'm looking for? It's there. I know it's there. It's a word. I know words. I have some words. I'm using words now. But some words I just cannot dig out. Superstitions. We have many superstitions, us human beings. And what's really scary is we pass them on to our children and force our children to have these superstitions. Right? Why? Why? I think we've come kind of a long way in humanity to still have so many superstitions. I'm not talking about like if a black cat walks in front of you, you got to take 5 steps backwards or something, some shit like that, right? No, you know, a broken mirror gives you 7 years bad luck. These are superstitions, but we also have other superstitions that we have to do because our parents have created that need within us for that. And is there really a need for superstitions? I don't know. Superstitions used to be helpful, you know, to do certain things and to keep certain things around to ward off evil. But in reality, the evil that it was warding off was illness, right? What do you call it? Viruses. People used to burn things and wear things around their neck because they thought it would protect them from the evil that was killing And but the evil that it was protecting us from was like a viral contagion type stuff. If you burn a lot of sage, it's going to kill a lot of the crap that's in the air that's going to kill you. Of course, you'll probably get cancer from the smoke, but it's going to be your area is going to be free of all that. The stuff we pass back and forth between us, the contagions, right? Burning stuff cuts down on the contagion. Keeping smelly stuff around us, for some reason, helped. I think it helped because it kept us separated. My God, that guy reeks. I gotta stay away from him. Sure, nobody's gonna come around you. You're gonna stay well. You're not gonna get sick. You're not gonna get the plague like everybody else. You know, we haven't had a good plague in a long time. That shit we had a while back, that was nothing. That was nothing on a good plague, you know. Bring on the hordes of rats. Let's plague this place up, you know. So I have nothing to add. A witness to the indefinability of existence. I do my best to be better than I was yesterday. It got to bug from Fire Sign Theater. Crazy 70s child. Peace. Take care. That's a good thing, you know. The show helps me to be a good person. Makes me think about what I'm doing, makes me think about my presence on the planet. Helps me to not consider myself such an individual in things, but more of it is a coexistence, right? We all have to live together. The people on the other side of the planet still mean something on this side of the planet. They still have an influence here. We still have an influence over there. We're still connected. We're all connected. And now it's even smaller, the connection, because we can just pick up a smartphone and be connected to somebody on the other side of the planet instantly. Social media allows us to contact a lot of people at once. Fire Sign Theater. That's funny. That's funny. He never told me what the hell a gnome was. It is the indefinability of existence. I like that. I don't know what the fuck it all means. I've been wondering that my entire fucking life. I still haven't got it figured. I ain't got a fucking clue. I know that all the things they keep throwing at me to tell me are supposed to explain everything to me. I just don't get that either. I'm just not equipped to believe such bullshit. Right? No. I was raised as a non-believer of bullshit. So you really gotta... It's gotta be real. Really real. In order for me to even want to consider believing it. And then how are you even going to prove anything 100% anyway, right? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I just don't know anymore. And I never did, and I probably never will. And I'm fine with that. Because I think if I really knew what was going on, I'd probably be mad. Which, of course, would inevitably, did I say that right? Lead to sadness. Which makes me even more mad. Which makes me even more sad. And it's a vicious cycle. So I try not to do either. I feel myself getting sad, I get stupid. I feel myself getting mad, I just get stupid. I'm gonna get stupid right now. E. No, not because I was feeling mad or sad. I just wanted to feel stupid. Let's get stupid up in here. I am considering playing my guitar soon. Right, I've been saying that all week. And, yeah, I've just been too addle-brained to really focus in on anything. That's what's great about this, is that I don't have to focus. I can just be here and let my brain go in a million different directions. And it's okay. It's part of the mystique of the show. Mystique. Sounds like a stripper. Pole dancer. Mystique. There she is. Hey, Mystique, give me a lap dance. No, nothing bad on lap dancers or pole dancers. Not for me, but I can see it. I saw pole dancers at the Snoop Dogg concert that I was not expecting. 4 poles and various strippers coming out and trading places all the time. It was crazy. And then there'd be 1 on a pole and 2 on the floor, shaking what they got. Shaking they money makers. And it was entertaining. I think I even have a little bit of footage of that somewhere on a phone. Really, really funny. I like the set. The stage was empty. It was a black curtain behind. There was a DJ booth, a picnic bench, and 4 poles. And that was the set. It was as cheap as you could get. Good thing, because there was nobody in the audience, really. It was a pretty empty place. Palm Springs, Snoop, a lot of old people. It didn't sell. Which was great, because that place was more smoke than people. And it was really intimate. It was really cool. Really, really totally. I never heard of Warren G. So, once he started his stuff, it sounded familiar. Yeah. Early 90s, mid-90s, hip-hop music. Yeah, I'm joining Dispensary in Connecticut. I'm in California. I'm in Joshua Tree, California. So yeah, in some states you have to go to, get a medical card, go to a dispensary, join the collective. Been there, done that. Once the state legalizes it, you can just go buy it, show your ID, and buy it like alcohol. And that's pretty cool. In special stores. Eventually, once it gets the nod federally, it may or may not. If it does, then it will be allowed in regular stores, just like booze, behind the counter shit, like cigarettes. Honestly, the selling of marijuana, it's become too easy. Before it was really hard to get, and it was like one of those things that, hey man, I got a joint. No way, you got a joint? And now it's like, yeah, I got a joint. Yeah, I got 20 joints. And it's just not. It's too easy for people to get weed. Anybody can get weed. I go get weed at these places, and the people I see there, all walks of life, really. But you see these little old ladies show up to get a bag of weed. And I saw this little old lady show up at a dispensary once, and we kind of went in together, and she came out before me, and when I came out and got in my car, she got in her car, pulled out, smoking a joint. That's a bit much. That's not where we're supposed to be at. You need to take that shit the fuck home, right? Does she go to a liquor store and get a 5th of bourbon and stick it between her legs open? God, I hope not. But to see this little old lady fire up this big giant fucking joint and sit there and fill her car and everything around her car with smoke, and then pull out onto the street, and I'm like, oh God, what has happened, right? And if she's doing this, young people are doing it, and everyone in between. There's got to be a lot of people who are doing this, who are just getting high and getting behind the wheel, right? And that's getting loaded, right? I'm not talking, taking a hit every once in a while you're on a trip or driving or something. But son of a bitch, to smoke a whole joint while you're driving down the road? Well, first of all, you're just asking for a ticket. Or some jail time at the least. Fuck. Come on, people. I think they did it on purpose. They're just keeping us distracted. Of course, federally, they can yank it away at any time and put you in prison over it. But state-wise, locally, they're just keeping their people high and fucking entertained and distracted. Like the bulk of humanity right now is just being distracted. Social media, videos, streaming anything, sports events every day, concerts everywhere all the time, venues popping up non-stop. The size of the Amazon Prime warehouses is just getting bigger. We just had one pop up down here, and it's already surrounded by trucks every day. I was thinking they're going to have to put in their own on-ramps and off-ramps into this thing, because it's going to get like that. There's a great episode of Futurama where the Amazon type entity that is selling the world on everything gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and pretty soon it has to have its own planet, its own moon, and then eventually it expands so big that it encompasses the galaxy. And how weird is that? But if you take a look at the size of these warehouses and their locations and their proximity to each other, it's crazy how it's happening. It is totally crazy. Totally. There's so many frickin' Amazon warehouses just along the 10. Look at the Amazon, just pick up a thing, satellite photo, and look at the Amazon warehouses near the 10. Just in California alone, we've got 3 that I know of along the 10. And that's just out here. One out here, one another half an hour down the freeway, and then another half an hour down the 10 from there. And then I'm sure there are more deeper in the city there. They're just harder to see because of the amount of buildings. That's a lot of Amazon. That's crazy. Who's guilty of Amazon? Right? Everybody. Everybody gets stuff off Amazon because it's there. It's cheap. It's quick. Hey, free shipping. And then you can just hit reorder. Hey, hit my reorder button. You know? And I can get that reorder of Twinkies and condoms and wine. Yeah, baby, that's a party right there. We have prescription medication that shows up in the fucking mail. Keep them overfed, overprescribed, and over-entertained. And undereducated. That's it, baby. That's the American way. Not on my watch. Oh, my spine. Look at the spine of a 100-year-old man here. All right, I'm sending out a message to W. Where are you, dumbass? Oh, he'll be here any second now. He's like, dumbass? Who'd you call him a dumbass? You dumbass. Let's see here. I'm gonna send something. Gonna share a link to Cassie, because she said to send her a link in the morning, and it's it's almost 6, So she might actually be awake now. She got sick a while ago, and her hours got all screwed up. So, we'll see if she's unscrewed up and is going to make it this morning. There you go, baby. She asked me to send her a link, and I sent her a link. So there you go. I've done my part. There you go. Put my phone back down because it's my monitor. It monitors my show and all of these text messages here that I don't get. Totally. Because the irregulars are probably off watching some Grateful Dead or Widespread Panic or Fish. That kind of stuff. Because they're a bunch of heads. They're all a bunch of heads. Bunch of hippies. Take a bath, you bunch of hippies. I was watching Hardcastle and McCormick, and just a comment that Brian Keith's character said to one of the guys, who was, you know, kind of a militant, radical, rebellious type guy. And he just, one of his comments was, take a bath, which goes back to the 60s, which is what the old guys used to tell the hippies. Take a bath, get a haircut, get a job. Good old hippies. Gotta love some hippies, man. Don't you love hippies? You love hippies, man? Orale, hippies, Hans, hippies. Orale. Joe's like, fuck hippies. Fucking hippies. Where do you hide your money when a hippie is staying with you? Under a bar of soap. That's where you do it. That's a ticket. How do you get a hippie out of your house? Tell him you found a job for him. Oh, there you go. I'm telling you, man. I got 1,000,000 of them. I got zingers like you wouldn't believe. God, it's still cold out. It's still only 42. Actually, it was 43. It dropped. The sun must be getting ready to come up. It's going to drop down a little bit here as the sun chases all the cold temperature this way. Totally. I want to watch a kids show from the 1970s. One of those morning kid shows. Right? Romper Room. Dusty's Treehouse. What else do we got? The New Zoo Review. That was one of my favorites. That fucking weird giant puppet people. That's something to get stoned in the morning and watch the New Zoo Review. I used to do that before high school. Oh yeah. The owl and frog and... what was that other fucking thing? A hippo or something? I don't know. They were weird. They were like... not as fucked up and as weird as like H.R. Puffin stuff and that shit. It was pretty subdued compared to that, but when you're stoned and you've got an imagination, you're watching these fuckers. Whoa, look out, man! Whoa, look out! I was just, jeez. Oh, look, a bong hit. I better do this, so I don't want to upset the balance of nature. No, really. Cut that out. He's just pretending. Totally. Yeah, I wasn't pretending. I almost gagged. Well, I'm happy to say that my dentures are working much better now. And I can usually keep them in all day without issue. and eat. God, I put them in at like 4:30 in the morning and take them out at like as late as 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, sometimes later. That's a crazy amount of time. My wife said, well, why can't you just leave them in all the time? It's not permanent adhesive, first of all. And you got to let your gums rest and oxygenate, you know. You can't keep your skin covered up no matter where it is, because it'll go bad. He's got bad skin, dermatologically speaking. Well, we never picked out an album yesterday, so at some point we're going to have to pick out an album today. And we can pick out anything, because I can put it out on the screen. You got an album? All right. What is it called? Season's Greetings. All right. Let me goof this up here and bring onto the screen one of the records that Joey brought. Steve Cooper, Blues Brothers guitarist. Records legend dies. Oh. The Blues Brothers guitarist, Stax Records legend, Steve Cooper. I think they actually reference him on the album when he introduces the band. John Belushi introduces everybody in the band on the record, the Blues Brothers, and I think they mention him. Another one bites the dust. How the hell do you spell greet? Oh, 2 E's, not E-A. You dumbass. Images. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. CD. No, I want the LP. Vinyl. There we go. There it is. Save. To December. Save. Totally. And it is saved to my file. And now I can bring it up on the screen. SG for Season's Greetings. Okay. Browse through the files here and go to my December file. And there it is. And there it is. And we can drop this baby right down in the album of the day spot. There we go. Season's Greetings by Tatsuro Yamashita. Tatsuyama. There you go. And that is the album of the day. I better write it in the log book so I don't forget it. I did it again. Gratings. Not greeting. It's greetings, not gratings. Who is this moron? There you go. Ooh, I gotta write down a gnome too. A gnome. There you go. There you have it. There it is. I don't know what's going on this morning. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I don't know what the show's going to turn into. Mom's probably going to get up and open the kitchen pretty soon. She knows Joey's here, so she's going to probably get in there, start cooking soon. Probably by 7. So, there you go. I might eat breakfast this morning. Then again, I might not. Mom made me cereal yesterday. I had hot cereal yesterday. Num num. I know she's got breakfast stuff, so we'll just have to see what she comes up with. She made barbecue chicken last night. I'm going to have to come up with some kind of dish to do. I try to do at least 1 or 2 meals a week where I cook dinner. I do stuff like liver and onions and kidney pie and, you know, that kind of stuff. Frog's legs. These are meals that my father did to us when we were young. The frog's legs was great because he did that to my brother. My brother's like, what the hell is this? Little tiny drumsticks, right? He's like, what is this? My dad said, it's a desert chicken. They're really skinny from being out in the heat and running around a lot. And my brother's like, oh, okay. So he ate frog's legs. And we're all laughing at him. What? My father, he used to make my brother a sandwich. Hey, let me make you a sandwich, Robert. And then he would put chili peppers on the sandwich and not tell him. Hey, peace. Take care. It's 17. Oh, my God. You need to get out of Connecticut. It's too cold, man. You're like, I'm used to this shit. This is an average day. We'll have a good walk out there in your 17 degrees weather. It's 42 here, and I'm in front of my heater. Fuck this. Fuck this. When it was 10 below up in northern Nevada, we fucking moved. We said, you know what? Southern California is nice this time of the year. And that was the last time we lived north. Yeah. Now we live in the desert. What does that say? Cold? And then you find out that the desert gets just as cold in the winter as any place else. Bastards. Fucking Mother Nature. Oh. Man. 17 degrees. Yeah, how cold was it when you left your place? Huh? 22? Wow. See, now that's cold. That's East Coast, man. What's up with that? It never rains in Southern California, but boy, don't they warn you. No, it gets fucking cold here. Just not as cold. If we go into Big Bear, it's going to be in the 30s. Big Bear just up the hill. And probably into the 20s at night. They're probably doing freezing temperatures right now. If we get any more rain, they get snow. They just got snow when we got rain. They got snow. So, that's a fun place to go visit. Especially after it's snowed. Because you can go to they've got these special spots where you can just pull over and take your little toys up to the top of the hill and slide down. Before we had Natalie, Mom and I used to do that. We used to go up to Idlewild. We used to go up to Idlewild from where we lived. And she liked to do that stuff. She'd be booking down that thing hauling ass, just woo. And I'm like, no, I'll wait at the bottom and make sure you don't kill yourself, you know, because I don't like pain. I never did. Of course, I seem to be Hello. Oh. I hit my mute button on my monitor. And I'm like, my sound died. Hello? Hello? No, really. It's a good thing I didn't start banging on this. Or unplugging shit, right? Go! Yeah, the snow is nice to visit, but I don't want to live there. Unless it's just mild snow, like here in Southern California. I could do Big Bear, because it does snow up there, and every once in a while you get really heavy blizzard-like conditions. But it's Southern California. It's gone on, like, it snows crazy on Friday, and it's gone on Monday, you know? Random 2 albums. Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms. Yeah, that's a good one. And the Beatles' Help. Great. That's excellent. I'm going to write those down. We'll put them into the listening platform. Right? We got Help. With the exclamation point. And Brothers in Arms. I think these are both records that I have. Are totally well. Cool. Thanks for that. Connecticut. California. I have trouble with states. Venada. Zeranona. I just can't pronounce them correctly. South Dakota. North Dakota. Swanson. Stop it. Stop doing that. I was speaking gibberish the other day and a while back, and somebody said they were getting a headache over it. So I won't go into that. Although I probably should, because that person's not here. I keep trying to watch these things. The other day I was going through a list of videos that someone had sent me who's not here, and it kept prompting me to Google Store to install an app to watch of these videos, and it wanted me to install a couple of different apps to watch this. And I'm like, you know what? I can't do that, because that's not what this my phone is for. And I will not install any kind of entertainment app on my phone. Period. My phone is for phone. It's for a clock. It's for a calendar. It's for mapping. But I don't want to have it as a fucking recreation device, you know? Put it on vibrate, stick it between your legs, and have somebody call you a bunch of times. You know, I don't need that much excess of entertainment in my life. If I want to watch something, I'll make my phone a hotspot. I'll grab my other little phone that has all of that crap, and I'll watch that. Now, in order to do that, I have to go through all those steps, which makes me not want to do that as often. Hello? I don't want to be on my phone everywhere I go staring at fucking videos. I don't. And I don't want to have that option. So I don't install that shit on my phone. So I guess you can't send me videos to my text, because in order to watch them, I have to install something. I don't even have Facebook or any social media or YouTube on my phone at all. Nothing. It has only that with which it came with. That was all. That's all that's on my phone. Just the crap that came factory installed. My daughter gave me her phone and reset it, and I haven't even finished the install. And I should probably do that, so I could at least check my email. But no apps on my phone. So people send me videos, and I'm like, well, I haven't watched it yet. And then I finally watch it and go, oh yeah, that's why I haven't watched it, because I don't have any fucking apps on my phone. And as soon as you click on the video from a message, it takes you to that app. Or if you don't have that app, it takes you to the app store and says, get the app. And I'm not one to just willy-nilly get apps whenever I'm told you should get the app. Fuck that. App this. I don't do apps. I hate fucking apps. I hate saying the word fucking apps. You know? Sounds like a fucking disease. It is a disease. Apps. Apps is a fucking disease. App this. That's what I need a shirt that says app this. One of these days, I'll dig up just a one-station screen printer deal, and I will just make shitloads of stupid shirts. And make a copy so I can always give one away, right? Make a weird, stupid shirt, and then make them numbered. And make only a small, 6. Make 6 shirts. That's it. Except for the shirt irregular. I'm an irregular. I think I should make a bunch of I'm an irregular shirts. That'd be cool. Send them out to irregulars. Totally. I think we're going to get dogs out here soon. I can feel it. I can feel the dogs coming. We're going to have to figure out a new way for people to share stuff with me. It's either Facebook or YouTube. I think that's probably the best way to share stuff with me, is to just go to the posts on YouTube, because that's active on my YouTube page. You can just post anything to me. I think it comes to me for approval, but you can post anything, which hopefully means a link. If you can send a link to my YouTube posts, then that's the way you share it with me and everybody else, right? So let's do that. Let's try that. I can't do it because I'm me, and when I do it, it's easy. But I need somebody else to put a post on my channel and post a link and see if it works. And then that'll be the go-to solution. When you want to send me something, send it there, because that's the easiest thing for me to bring up here at home is my YouTube channel. And I can check, and I do check my posts regularly, and messages that come in, I check those regularly. I check my text messages regularly, but when they come with links, like I said, I don't always follow the links. Follow the links reminds me of Wimpy from Popeye when he'd be going after those sausage links, right? Totally like a dog following sausage. Nom, 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 nom. Wimpy, Wimpy, Wimpy. Well, it's after 6 a.m., and it is the 5th of December, 2025. And it still sounds weird. 2025. 2000 sounded bizarre because I was still in... I was, 12 years old, 11 years old, when we had New Year's for 1980. And 1980 to me sounded so strange. 1980? Because I was like 70, 74, 75, 70s, and I'm like 70, and then I had to write 8. I had to write a 80 on my schoolwork. That was weird. 1980. And I felt like I was living in some kind of weird futuristic world back then, because things were changing so much. People were changing, cars were changing, TV was changing, radio was changing, music was changing. Schools, the kids in the schools were changing really throughout the entire 80s. It was just, computers went from these giant things in a room to these little things on your desk, Telephones went from having cords to being mobile. And I'm, Cell phones, yeah, but that was on the cusp of the cell phone. But everybody had a cordless phone at home, and be sitting outside on a cordless phone, you know. Hey, bring that fucking phone in. Needs to charge. Totally. Things were just different. The calculators got smaller. The watches went digital. The video games got more interesting. A lot of changes. Totally. Did you say this Tatsuro Season's Greetings was from 1984?
I think this is 95.
Oh, it's 95? Oh, right. We'll say it's 1984. We'll say it's 1984. And if not, then we're in 1984 and we're time traveling to the future. That's what we're doing. We can do anything because, hey, let's pretend. It's my world. I can do whatever I want. So let's time travel. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I need more heat, man. I need more heat. I think I want to pick out a bunch of albums for Saturday morning. Music and old cartoons. Totally. That should be every Saturday morning, you know. Listening to records and watching old cartoons. Totally. Yeah. Watch some He-Man and the Castle Grayskull and shit. Some A-Team. Some Mr. T. Some Rambo. Totally. Some of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And a shitload of Sid and Marty Krofft. Just get high and watch Sid and Marty Krofft shows all day. Actually, that requires hallucinogens, actually. You need to do mushrooms for that shit. Or a lot of booze. Just get all boozed up. Totally. So let's see Irish cream. Need to get some Irish cream. We just got a new bottle of Honey Jack. Because that makes great hard lemonade. But I think we need to add a couple of more bottles to the cocktail pantry. Because I think I want to start drinking again. My liver isn't destroyed enough. I think I should punish it with a booze too. I want to get some Galliano and some Irish cream. That's not too bad. Galliano, that's kind of medicinal. Sure it is. Sure. Well, I wonder where the other kids are. I'm probably in trouble. I'm probably in the doghouse. That's what it is. I'm in the doghouse. I don't go back and watch my shows, nor do I pay attention to what I'm saying when I'm on the shows. Only that I try not to hurt anyone. But other than that, I don't know what the fuck I did the last show, or even the last fucking hour. So, if I offended anyone, gosh, it's news to me. But it was unintentional, so I won't apologize. There you go. Hi. But I hope everybody's okay over there. It's awfully cold over there, so maybe that's the issue. Totally. I've got a lot of Post-its here in front of me, and I need to start knocking them out because I will get overwhelmed. Oh, I can get rid of this one. Good. At least one I can get rid of. Belch. I got rid of the Black Friday show in my OBS queue, and it sped my computer up. So there you go. Some other Post-its here. I never counted my coffee mugs. I cleaned and organized the area, but never counted them. Ooh, and I got to show you a new one. I got to get a new one. I'm going to get up and count them and get the new one that Joey brought me. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm right here, in fact. So if you leave, what the hell did you do that for? Ow. Fucking ow. Maybe I shouldn't have got up. It's a milk mug, not a coffee mug. It is. Oh God, there's a lot of mugs. So this is the rough count. So the rough count is 50. Ooh. Approximately 50. Well, more than 50 because I got a shitload packed away in a box. All right, I'm sitting down. Sitting down, it's going to hurt. So, ow. It's fine. Where was I? All right, here is the mug, the milk mug. Oh, it's got naked breasts. Should I cover them up? There we go. There it is. Ooh, that's a good shot. Naked and famous denim. And there's the naked and famous girl. Don't ask me why she's naked. I wouldn't begin to know. But here's the little sticker that comes with it. Very cool, huh? Very, very cool. Thank you, Joey. Very awesome. And a card. Made in Japan. It's handmade. Ooh. Ooh, do not put in anything other than your mouth. Oh, yeah. Made with pride. New vintage. Old milk glass. Yeah. So that would be like one of those. Those are milk mugs from my cookie jar back there. And in fact, I bought a 6-pack of these mugs that somebody had, and the bitch didn't pack them right, and they all showed up broken. I got a box of pieces. I was so pissed off. And she said, "Oh, don't worry, the insurance will cover it. I'll refund you." And I said, "You destroyed me, lady. I'll never collect another piece of fucking vintage McCoy pottery again because of you." I said, and have the insurance company contact me, because I'll tell them that you did this on purpose. I said, "This is ridiculous." And I tore her up on eBay. How stupid can you be to take a vintage product like that and then just put it in a box with not one piece of padding between them? I was so mad, devastated. That still pisses me off. I could have had 9 of these things, these cups, because I gave one away recently. But that really upset me. I was going to collect the whole set of Have a Nice Day stuff from McCoy. I still have the box of broken pieces. Yep. Oh. People are just so stupid. All she saw was money. She didn't see, you know, how cheap can I mail this so that I can make more money on it. Wow. People are so stupid. She destroyed me. If I had gotten any angrier, I would have taken all the McCoy stuff that I had and thrown it on the fucking floor, too. I mean, I was really mad. She's lucky I didn't use her address to go find her. Oh. Dumped the broken pieces on her fucking doorstep. I know where you live. Shit's hard to find. Shit's really hard to find. And it was a great deal. I think that she did it on purpose. I think she had a box of broken pieces and she mailed them to me so that she could get paid for them through the insurance. I think that's exactly what happened. That bitch. And used me to make money on her insurance claim. Oh. Yeah. I feel like it's going to be a video game weekend. I'm going to get into a highly vegetative state and play some video games and try to escape my dreams lest they become nightmares. God, I went to sleep so early last night. I was in bed at like by 7, I think. And I woke up at 10:30 after having been asleep a couple of hours and had to take a leak and then readjust my position, but I was... I was surprised that I was in bed sleeping that early. I think probably that's what's wrong with me right now, is I had too much sleep. And I'm just in a too much sleep funk. We have to use our imaginations. Oh, there's my grow lights for my little happy plants. Ow. They'd be happier if I redid their soil and fed them some good food. I have to go to a house today and I'll bring back a card table and then I can use that card table to do some planting stuff. I have to dig up some pots. Not dig up some pots. I got to put some of these things in bigger pots. Unbind their roots. Give them more dirt. Give them some... We'll wait a day or so and then give them a shot of fertilizer. Totally. And I like the way that my wife does those plants in the water and they get really big and bushy. And I actually might try to get one of those in here. Except I'd probably have to hang it. Do a small one and hang it. And try to get a big green, maybe in front of this curtain here, a big green bush in front of that curtain. Can I? Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, I'm too zoomed in here too. Wow. What a goober. What a goober. Yeah. Hear me now, goober me later. Oh, look, a bong hit. What a lucky guy. Let's see. No, not that. Hello again. Crazy old weird bearded guy. No, not
That's been a while since you've been here. How you been? What's going on? No, not you. And I think perhaps we had a name for you other than no, not that. But I don't remember. I don't recall. So good morning. How are you? We're just chilling out here. Chilling, in fact, because it's cold everywhere, isn't it? It's a little cold. It's time for a dog in a blanket. It's that kind of cold. Yeah. Share your dogs. Oh, yeah. Sarah, that's it. I was going to say Sarah, but then I thought, no, I don't want to mess it up. Good morning, Sarah. How are you today? Sarah. And I'll write Sarah there next to you in the log book. So there you go. Whee! Yippee! It's Friday. My week is just about over. At the top of the hour, my week here on the morning show will be concluded, and I will be able to get into the weekend. We have a house guest here, in-studio guest. Joey's here, so we're going to try to do something. And I can't do that sitting here. So, doing great. Just glad it's Friday. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There's got to be something. I know I got to go clean a house today. I know I got to go to the grocery store. There's always something going on here in town. It's fun to get out and explore. Am I ranting this morning? Was I ranting? I don't know if I was ranting. Rant, runt. What are you going to do? Hey, that's me, baby. Woohoo! Woohoo! Well... yeah, like I said, I had too much sleep last night, so I'm kind of out of it. I do much better on just a little bit of sleep. I'm more coherent. I got my shit together. When I get too much sleep, I get into a kind of a funk. I feel faded. I hope it doesn't last all day, really. I'll probably be better after breakfast. And after I get all of this coffee in me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It is Friday. Fried egg. Yep. Total funk. Too much sleep kind of leaves you going, where the hell am I, eh? Yeah. Definitely some video games I think are going to help that. Hooking up and destroying stuff. I don't know. It always makes me feel alive. Digital combat. Build, destroy, conquer. Yeah. I'm still on that Command and Conquer kick. That game from the late 90s, early 2000s. They did a couple of versions. So I've got two versions that I've been playing with. The original, and then the follow-up, the Red Alert sequel. And each sequel gets better and better. And the last one that I played was right after this Red Alert one, and I Tiberian War, I think is what it was called. And it was really good. You had a lot of control over the game, the characters, the gameplay. I like to be able to play those games where you're in control of a lot of, I don't even know how you refer to the little guys that you're controlling, little army men, little tanks and jeeps and stuff. And I like it when you can force them to follow somebody or patrol an area, set up a patrol line, and have them just drive around and patrol. And when something happens, they attack it, kill it, move on, go back on patrol. Have them stand guard in an area, and they actually stand guard rather than just sit there and wait for you to control them. I like how the games get better and better and better. Beyond a couple of generations of that game, I can't get into, because by then gaming has changed into kind of an internet-based platform with online purchases and chats and all these things that they want you to get involved in. And I just want the game. I just want the game to play the game itself and to play skirmishes. And I don't want to have to get online to play. I don't want to have to do an inline or an in-app purchase at all, ever. And I don't want to be playing an app. I don't want to be playing an app. I want to play an actual, real, live video game. That's why I gravitate towards other games. See, there you go. Yeah, other games are great. Any. I like board games, you know. I like old electronic games. I like old video games. Anything pre in-app purchase. That's where I'm at. Any of those games that you can play back then, because they didn't have those in-app purchases. They didn't have those things where you had to, you know, here's the game, you can buy the game, but oh wait, you can't play it anymore because you need to upgrade. You need an expansion pack, right? I don't like that shit either. I just want the game. Give me all of the game. Don't fucking piecemeal it out to me. I want it all right now. Give it to me now. Make me wait, you know. Don't make me have to go through buying shit. You know, I certainly don't want to get online and play it online and have to battle actual people who sit and do this for a fucking living. And as soon as you start the game, they come in and wipe you out. And it's like, well, there's no fucking fun, right? So I don't like that shit either, you know. Their whole fucking purpose in life is to be a video game dick. And as soon as the game starts, they become an asshole, you know. And I don't do that either. Hey, I killed you first. Well, where's the game? You know, where's the game? All these games seem to be like seek and destroy online. You get online and you turn around and somebody's blowing your freaking digital head off, and the game's over. And you waited, you know, forever in a queue and waited to get in and waited for people to show up, and you get in there and you do this, and then there's that one asshole who just runs around and fucks everybody's day up. People want to play, and this guy just wants to be an asshole, you know. And there's always one or more. Nowadays, there's half of them are those video game jerks. I don't want to be a video game jerk. I don't want to play with video game jerks. Is there a jerk-free waiting room? Is there where you probably wait there for a long time waiting, you know, to get the people vetted so you can find out who the fucking jerks are, right? How do you even do that? Monitoring their fucking gameplay, like they do in Asian countries where everything is monitored by AI, and you're actually given a rating in your social standing. Cameras on the streets follow you around, and if you don't pick up that piece of trash, or if you throw down a piece of trash, your social standing goes down, which affects everything, including your credit rating. You could lose your job for cutting somebody off in traffic, and you think nobody paid attention, but the AI did, because there's cameras everywhere. That's the way the world is going. We're going to be controlled by computers. Computers. Yeah, see? Sarah enjoys video games from 20 years ago. There you go. Totally. I get a PlayStation 2 and a bunch of games for that. I'd like to get, I was just telling Joey last night that I'd like to get one of those Ataris or NES or Super NES or something. You know, something from the 80s, maybe 90s, but not past like 95. I might do something like a Sega. You know, I think the farthest I would go would probably be Nintendo 64 and a Sega Genesis, and like the original PlayStation. I think that's where I would tap out. But everything before that, hell yeah, any of that stuff before, totally. Woo! 6:30. Yep. I bet Mom will be coming out here in the next half an hour. I bet you. I'll bet you. So we're going to call it quits at the top of the hour in about 30 minutes so that I can get dressed. That's what I should do. I should actually get dressed today. And hopefully the people at the vacation rental will have checked out early. And if they're gone by, 9 or 10, we can get this day over with. Get it started and over with. That'd be great. I don't want to do repairs on any houses. Not this week. Definitely not. So I hope nothing pops up. Yep. I think I am going to research this weekend. I'm going to do some research. I think I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it, baby. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it, and get it over with. And kind of get an idea of what's going on in my head and how it corresponds with the outside world. Coffee. I just wrote down coffee. That's where my head is at right now. I just wrote down coffee. That's not what I wanted to write down. And I just automatically wrote down coffee. So I'm going to have to do I guess those are the three things I need to worry about. Coffee, research, and gaming. That's pretty good. I'll leave the coffee there. I'll leave the coffee. Even if I'm not drinking it. Just the idea of coffee will help wake me up. Well, still no Cassie this morning. Sassy Cassie was going to try to show up. I was hoping she'd be here at least by the end of the week to say hi. But she's been under the weather. So maybe next week. So it looks like I'm not going to start my show until the 5th of January, season 5. Which means that I will actually have a week of not being here. And I'm going to miss the first few days of the year, which isn't going to get my 365 day episode count off to a good start. And I'm not talking about 365 live episodes of the morning shows, but 365 live episodes this upcoming year. And it's outlandish, but I'm gonna try and do it. It's a hell of a notion. But if I can fill it in with some weekend shows and some nighttime shows during the week as well as the morning show, I think we can get pretty close to that. If not, actually get there, 365. So they may not all be long episodes of a show, but I will be doing some live stuff aside from the morning show. Sometimes it'll only be a few minutes long, but it will help me to get to my live count of 365 live shows. I will on occasion cheat. I will on occasion sit here on a Saturday with my dog and create a bunch of videos to then upload live while we're live, so that it will actually have the appearance of being live. But it won't be. It will be recorded earlier, but it will be presented live. So I think I can still safely say that I'm live, even though the content isn't exactly coming to you live. Well, it is, but it isn't. Huh? I will do live shows where I come on and just announce something and then play a recorded movie or something and then follow it up with more live. I'll probably try to do that on Saturday mornings. Saturday mornings, get up early, do a Saturday morning family educational film festival type thing where I play a half an hour to an hour of educational film and maybe do a little background on it. I may just come on Sunday mornings early and read news articles from the past and do past news stuff, past news commentary. I want to try to pick something that's easy to do on the mornings or the days that I'm not here, but I'm doing something else live. I need to pick stuff that's easy to do live, so it's not a big deal to do it and get it done and walk away from it. I think creating little 5 to 10 minute videos with my dog that have the appearance of being live, and then just playing those onto the live feed. That's going to help. And then I'll probably save everything in 2 different files. There'll be a morning show file for all of the morning stuff, and then and everything will be in that file. And then on Mondays I'll have a Monday file, so it's just the stuff from Monday Movie Memories in one file. Monday Movie Memories 2026. And if I kind of keep everything labeled with a 2026, then we'll know exactly what's new and try to organize everything. It's really hard to find stuff on my channel, I think. Everything's kind of just in big, giant, bulk playlists of stuff. The X-1 is spread out in 3 playlists over the 3 main seasons. Yeah, I really do need a personal assistant. I was trying to train my dog Sam to be my personal assistant, but the no thumbs thing, it's got him stumped. He really wants to. I can see in his eyes that he really wants to be able to do what I'm asking him to do. But he's just looking at me like, dude, I got no thumbs, man. I got nothing. Maybe if I get a little chimpanzee or a little spider monkey, rhesus monkey or something, that I can train to do my stuff, because it's not that hard. Push buttons, make videos, go live, go hoo, 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 hoo. That's it. That's all I do. You can teach a monkey how to drink coffee and do bong heads. Push buttons. If he could talk, we'd have a show. A little monkey sitting here drinking coffee with me, smoking his little bong. Little monkey bong. That'd be cool. You wouldn't really teach a monkey to smoke, would you? Hell yeah! Me and a little monkey smoking it up. No. There was a smoking monkey. What was that? Those smoking monkey trials. What were they called? I can't recall. Oh, shoot. We'll have to research it someday. Skoke. Was it the Skoke trial? The Skoke monkey trial? I know Skoke. It rhymes with smoke. I'd rather smoke with a monkey than most people. Yeah, you and me too. Yeah, baby. I'll smoke to that. Where's my weed? Yeah, I don't know about most people. You can't even talk to most people because they're too wrapped up in their own shit. They're too serious. You know, they can't take a joke. They take themselves way too fucking seriously. Period. You know, lighten up, people. Lighten up, Francis. Totally. Fucking Skoke's monkey trial. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's teach some monkeys how to smoke, so we got somebody cool to hang out with. That's what I'm talking about. Smoking monkeys. I need a good monkey statue, right? There's see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Monkeys, the three little monkeys. I need one of those little things on my desk here. But they all need to be smoking too, right? He can't speak because he's smoking. He's got his hands over his eyes, but he's got a doobie in his mouth. He's over his ears, but he's still smoking. Totally. Totally. Monkey. Smoking monkey. Alright, I got me a bong hit now. Will you be my smoking monkey? I'll be your smoking monkey if you be my smoking monkey. Let's smoke together. Ooh, 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 ooh. And that's how you do that? So the rough count is about 50. Physical mugs. Coffee mugs, milk mugs, cups, teacups, that kind of stuff. Plus whatever's not here. And there's some over there. There's some out in storage. I know I've got my 3 happy face mugs here. I've got a mug in the bathroom I use for my dentures. Yeah, there's mugs everywhere. I look in the mirror and I see a mug. Totally. All right, she's toasting me. Toast, eh? To toast. Ah. To toasted monkeys everywhere. There you go. There you go, you toasted monkeys. It's weird. I look at my monitors and I see nothing on these monitors but me. And then I look over here and I see all the crap that I have on the screen here. Man, that is cluttered and crowded. We won't do that next season. This season is fun because it's a novelty and it's new and interesting. We ain't gonna do this next season. There's just too much shit going on the screen. I think if I'm gonna do a Television Tuesday and have the TV on the screen, then I'll probably put the smoking bong and the coffee cup next to the TV on either side, and have a little ticker where things can pop up on the little ticker, and I can share messages on the little ticker. So, you know, live music, morning report, Flashback Friday, that kind of thing. And it can just appear on a little, what do they call those things? A little readout thing where the stock market goes by, you know, one of those things. That's what I need. I was also thinking about getting one of those little digital signs that you can put a thumb drive in it, program your graphics in a thumb drive, stick it into the thing, and it lights up. And it's just a little flat piece of acrylic looking thing with a digital image in it. I don't know how they do it, you know, it's fancy pants stuff. but I could totally see that on the desk. I wanted to have my digital clock so that you could see it, but then I wouldn't be able to see it. So I'm going to try to come up with some kind of either screen widget clocks or a desk clock that's got a bunch of different locations. Locales. Totally. But this whole cluttered screen here is kind of eh. I like my little EBS Jack in the Box. I think I'm going to start collecting my little mascots for the months and putting them together and try to create a little video using my little monthly mascots. And perhaps change them. So next September's mascot won't necessarily be a rubber chicken. Maybe it'll be something else. And then just add a new mascot every month. And then keep putting them together in a room somewhere. Maybe in a screen, so I can click on a screen like this and then I'm surrounded by all the mascots. That'd be cool. This whole idea of being in a TV on Tuesdays, I can put the Bong on the left and the coffee on the right, and keep my live stuff up on the up outside the whole thing in the corner there. I like being on that TV there. That's where I've wanted to be my whole life. No, really. No, really. I love to be able to do this kind of shit. It's so much fun. Everybody thinks I'm nuts because of what I do. Stay away from that guy. He's kooky. He does a YouTube thing, and he just does a weird thing. Yeah. But I love it. It's like a real life video game is what it feels like when I'm doing this. When I'm creating videos, putting videos on, that kind of stuff. Yeah. I am part of the digital world. I'm a digital creator. I'm just having fun. Whatever it means to everybody else, I'm just having fun. That's it. Just having fun. I mean, it could be worse. I could be dead. Right? So I'm going to have fun. Of course, that's kind of the way of the world. We could be dead tomorrow. Let's just have fun. Nothing real important or serious ever gets done anymore because we're just out to work and pay the bills and then go out and have some fun. So we don't really get anything done. We're just kind of stuck in a rut right now. We want to be entertained, overfed, overpampered. I'm going to go to a spa day. I've got stuff coming in from Amazon. I'm going to have a spa day. Ay, chihuahua. There's got to be something, one little key thing that's going to make everybody want to be on the same page. It's got to be one thing. Oh, God help us, it ain't me. But there's got to be one thing out there. We were talking about peace and love and understanding, you know, and it ain't just a song. But you'd think it would be the children, you know. Hey, let's get together and make a better world for the kids. It's like, oh, fuck the kids. They're just demograph, man. We can sell the kids just as much crap as we can sell their parents. We can keep them undereducated, underinformed. Something's missing out in the world. I don't know exactly what the fuck it is. I just know that what's happening now, it ain't it. There's got to be something better. There's got to be something You know, and let's get away from all of the stereotypical bullshit. Let's get away from all of the hypocritical bullshit. Let's get away from all of the we were just talking about that this morning. The superstitions. Let's get away from superstitions too. Let's get away from politics. You know, let's get away from corporate control. Maybe we should start a revolution of consumer take back, because that's pretty much the meat and potatoes of everything right now is consumerism, capitalism. So if we were to actually jump in and try to control what they're selling us by way of fighting back, consumer fight back organizations, just like the good old David Horowitz of the past, you know. If it's broke, fix it. And if you ain't going to fix it, we ain't going to buy it. Consumers have all the power. We're the ones that buy the shit. If we don't buy it, they got nothing. If they got nothing we want, they can't get our money. And when we buy the shit because it's cheap, we buy the shit because it's there, we buy because they tell us we need it. That's where we need the revolution. Not taking any more shit. And letting them know that, you know what, this product sucks. We're gonna, if you don't fix it and reintroduce a better product, we're gonna stop buying your shit. We're gonna boycott your whole fucking company. We used to do that. We used to do that back in the 70s and 80s. We used to boycott entire companies until they fucking fixed shit. We made them recall stuff, not because they found an issue, but because we found an issue. This is the state that recalled our fucking governor, man. We can recall anything. And the people have the power to do it. And people are just so convinced they got no power at all. Your spending dollar is your power. Where you spend your money is your power. That's how you show your power, by where you spend your money. Start spending your money wisely. Only spend it on people who really deserve your hard-earned money. And then see who starts changing to fit how you want to spend your money. Call, email, text, write. Use your hands, use your words. And tell these fuckers, look, your shit sucks. It used to be really good. But lately your shit sucks. You need to fix it. This is what's wrong with your shit. Fix it. If it doesn't get fixed, I'm taking my money elsewhere. And that doesn't just mean me. It means everybody I know and my whole family. And everybody they know. And their families. And everybody they know. I'll tell 10 friends to tell 10 friends. Let's do some chain letters, right? Some actual physical chain letters. And have letters just bombarding our representatives in the capitals. Those lawmakers and lawbreakers. Let's flood their offices with reality and see how they like it. People just feel like they don't have any fucking power anymore. And so they act like it. They put their head down, they go to work, do what they gotta do, go get entertained, go get drunk, get up Monday, go suck it up and listen to the boss's bullshit again. Do that stupid job that you know that you could do better if you had the chance to run your own fucking company. And just plan for the weekend. Keep your head down. Don't get involved because you may lose everything, right? Fuck that. Let's get everybody together to change one thing and prove that we have the power to change anything. We just have to change one thing collectively as, you know, the human collective. Us, people. We the people. And if you can't speak up and help make a change, then shut the fuck up, put your head down, and go back to fucking work and be a fucking slave. I don't think people are going to take the latter. I think people are going to want to get up and make things better for themselves and their children if you show them that they can do that. And if enough people get together and make a change collectively and prove that we can do it, I think more people will jump on board and say, well, I want to help change everything because I want this to change. But then again, maybe we'll just all die horribly, surrounded by our own filth and waste and garbage, up to our fucking eyeballs and trash. Landfills that extend all the way up to the walls of the Amazon warehouses. That's what we're going to have. Landfills and Amazon warehouses. That's the planet. By and large, because it's cheaper that way. Quicker. Fast food equals fast death, right? I don't know. That seems to be where we're headed. Landfills and Amazon warehouses. Freeways and tiny little fucking apartments. And people crammed into these little fucking cities and working their asses off in Amazon warehouses, delivering stuff to themselves. Ubering themselves their own Uber Eats, right? Aye. Most of the economy is built around delivering goods now. How does the world work if you're a consumer and somebody who gets the consumables to people? That seems to be most of the jobs now, right? Either consuming or shipping consumables, making sure people get their crap. Crap, it's all crap. There's sure no solution in any of this crap. Just more crap, endless crap. Crap upon crap upon crap. How repulsive. Well, we're going to be back on Monday for more of the same throughout the rest of the month until we get to the next year. And then we're going to do it all again, anew and fresh and different. But it's just going to be the same old bullshit with a new face. That's it. That's all. So, yeah, be sure to tune in on Monday. Have a great weekend, though. And, as usual, spread peace and love, not bullshit. Do something nice for yourself, but do something for somebody else too. Why? Because it makes you feel good. Makes somebody else feel good. Makes the world a better place, makes you a better person. Most especially stay weird. Because if you ain't weird, ain't nobody gonna be weird for you. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta put in the effort. You gotta put in the work. Just go out and be nice to somebody. That's weird. Alright? Take care of yourselves. Love you all. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a great week. It's been a great show. Had a ball. Thanks for stopping by this morning, Sarah. And Gnome. Gnome was here. He's on a walk. It's cold, but he's walking. I will see you guys later. Take care. Love you all. And, oh yeah, adios.